Hello there. This is a brief video to show the functionality of this Onkyo DX-7711 high-end CD player, which is presently for sale on eBay. I'm trying to get it to focus. It's a bit dim in this room, I'm sorry. Show you functionality wise, press the power button, it obviously turns on. Drawer opens with the button as it should. You notice that this drawer is extremely rigid. It's a solid piece of aluminium. It does not move and flop around like many other cheaper CD players on the market do. To show you briefly demonstration of how quickly it goes from not playing a CD to playing a CD. If you put a CD in, press the play button. I don't know how many seconds that was. Some. Once the rest of my equipment catches up. Obviously it functions perfectly. Skips tracks, as it should. It will play, this is a store-bought CD. It will also play burnt CDs. This is, as you can see, if it will focus on it, a CDR. As you can see, it plays burnt CDs with no dramas at all. This CD is also quite scratched up, so it shows that it doesn't have any trouble playing scratch CDs. The display probably works better if I'm actually playing something. It's customizable. You can have the time remaining, the total time remaining, or the time elapsed. Time elapsed makes the most sense. It has a dimmer, which can modify how much information is displayed on the screen, right down to nothing at all, which is a big deal for me. It has a optional digital output, so that's if you want to use your optical or coax outputs on the back of the CD player, which I'm using the analog outputs at the moment. You'll notice that it has an output level knob on it here, which is actually controllable from the remote control. It's a nice little touch. It actually moves, which I know it seems a little bit pointless on a CD player, but it's a nice touch having a little motor in there that actually moves the volume knob up and down. What else do I want to show you about this? I can show you if I turn off my amplifier. It's a bit hard to show, but when it's playing, it makes absolutely no noise at all. Maybe if your ear's right next to it, you can hear the very, very, very faintest humming, if you will, but it's incredibly faint that if you're more than a foot away from it, you cannot hear anything. That's about it, really. Condition-wise, there is a couple of very small bits of paint off the corners here, which are very difficult to get. There you go, you can see that there. The top doesn't have any significant marks to mention. There is no scratches on the front. Nothing significant anyway. Has a solid aluminium front. The sides are just pressed metal. And that's about it, really, to be honest. It comes with the remote control, of course, which is also in good condition, functions perfectly. And honestly, I think that's about all there really is to say about this guy. It's on eBay, so bid and make it yours if you want it. Thanks.